Hey everyone, good morning. I'm Denise and we're going to dance some swing dancing today. Alright, we're working on our solo jazz routine, the jitterbug stroll, and we're doing so for the whole month. Okay, so we're going to get ready to dance. If you have space around you, just clear everything and get some space. If you need, you might need socks or shoes that you can put a little bit of powder or something that will help you to pivot because as we are turning, we don't want too much friction. Okay? All right. Let's start off with our warm up. Thank you. We'll get ready. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Awesome. And breathe out. Good. 2 more times. Last one. All right. One hand. Reverse the direction. So we want to make sure that our body is awake and ready to move. Not we'll get injuries. Other way. This is also a really fun way to get your exercise in on a Sunday morning with good music. That's 2. Last one. Alright, head to the side. And other side. 3, 2, last one, head down. Good, last one, head up. 3, 2, 1, lovely. Roll your shoulders. It's gonna face sideways. So we're gonna go down to touch the floor, alright? Stretching your calves so you can bend your supporting leg and stretch your calves. What you want to do is to stick your butt out as far back as you can. And you can turn in and out. 2. Last one. Changing other side. Again, stick your butt out as far back. And wiggle your ball of the foot. 3, 2. Last one. Alright, shake it out. Your wrists and your ankles. Other leg. Awesome. Okay, so anytime that you need to, feel free to give your body a bit of a stretch, especially at the end. If you are dancing in your house and the floor is hard, we really have to stretch out those calves. Okay? All right, so let's go straight into our jitterbug stroll. So we have been practicing this for 2 weeks now, and this is the 3rd week. So I will be refreshing it from the beginning, but I'll be going slightly faster. If you need a slower breakdown, you can go to the start of the month, okay? The swing video from the start of the month. All right, so Jitterbug Stroll is actually created by Ryan Francois. He is an international Lindy Hop performer and dancer. He created this routine in 1992. 1992. And it's one of those routines that the community has picked up and it's now shared all around the world. So we have a few routines like this. One is the Shim Sham, which we have done before. We have done the Tranky Doo, the Frankie Doo, and this is called the Jitterbug Stroll. So if you Google it, you can find it. And a lot of times, it's the swing dance community in Korea and the swing dance community in Japan and the swing dance community in Sweden or America. They learn this routine as part of their swing dancing education. And if you travel overseas and you know this routine, when they play the music, you can dance along. So it's really a very fun social event that even though you don't speak the same language, you actually can dance together. It's fantastic. Okay, so just try to bear this in mind and as you are dancing so that you have an end goal, which is to be able to dance with everyone else. Okay, this Jitterbug Stroll is slightly unique, more unique than the rest because it incorporates some line dancing in it. So there are direction changes and movement in the lines. Yeah, and then can you imagine that when there's like 100 people dancing it together and then it will look really cool. Okay, all right. So let's start. We're going to start with the first step. The first step goes N801. Okay, so your footwork goes ball change, ball change. Right, so if I go sideways, it's the ball of my foot. I don't put my heel down yet. Ball, and then it comes down, change, ball change. Okay, think of it as going down the steps. So you want to have the height difference of ball change, ball change. Okay, 2 more times. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. Okay, so why are we going on count and 8? Because swing music, there is a push on the weak beats. So we are emphasizing count 8, count 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6. So when we clap, we count 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're pushing the weaker beats. And also, because it's swinging, da, ga, da, ga, da, ga, like this, we also sometimes start from slightly earlier. Okay, so that's why we're starting on N8 instead of starting on count 1, which most of the modern songs do, like the pop songs, like the K-pop songs. We tend to start on count 1. Okay, but think of it as a preparation before 1. So you have to kind of count yourself in earlier. All right, we try again. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. Good. Now, foundation of swing dancing is our pulse. Okay, so if you learn about hip hop, they have a bounce, right? They have the hip hop bounce. They have 2 bounces. They have the down bounce. They have the up bounce. Okay, for swing dancing, we concentrate on the pulse, and the pulse is a grounded pulse. So Lindy Hop was around in the 1920s to 1940s. So we sometimes call it like the grandfather of the modern day street dance. Okay, because at that time, 100 years ago, this was the street dance of their time. This was the music that everybody was listening to, and it was the music that everybody was dancing to in the streets or in the social ballrooms. They did this, okay, in America. Okay, so we try again. 5, 6, 7, pulse and pulse. Okay, yeah, how we are pulsing is through our core and into our spongy knees. Okay, one more time. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. So make sure your knees are spongy and you are directing it from your core. So you can imagine like a jelly bean in your belly button and pressing it down. Okay, as I do this, my body posture is shoulders over knees over toes. Instead of leaning backwards, I have to go forwards in an active position like you are ready to run or to do some sports. Okay, last time. I'm really trying to go into the details of technique so that you can start working on it and putting it into your choreography. Okay, so as it is week 3, hopefully if you had joined the weeks before, you would start to know the choreography. If you are here brand new today, don't worry about it. Just catch up with the choreography first. Yeah, I always think that once you start to remember it, then you can add on layers and layers. Okay? Yeah, so it's better to just try to grasp the steps first. All right. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. Okay? For those who want to add additional layers, make sure you work on your pulse and technique. We want a pushing off the ground feeling, and it's consistent. It shouldn't be up and down and small and up and down. Okay, we want to have it the same height. Jigga, 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 like a choo-choo train. Yep. Also, if you want, you can add in your arms. So just try to experiment your arms. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1. Okay, from here we go clap and jump back, clap back. Okay, so this backwards motion also is, instead of a upward jump, we want to go down. Yeah, imagine you are jumping down a step. Try again. 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay, from here we go boogie forward, boogie forward. Yeah, so yeah. Last set. We're gonna try 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3. Boogie forward, boogie forward. Okay, try again. From here, we go a 5, 6, 5, 7. Oh. Sorry, one more time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3. Boogie forward, boogie forward. Yeah. Last time. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Thank you. Okay. So, the boogie forwards look like this. It's really an initiation from your hip and it's nothing about the legs. The legs is just part of your hip. So think of it as just your hip moving and then the other side. Okay? And you want to try your very best to crunch this core. Crunch this core. So there's a bit more lateral movement here. Okay? So this way. Toes and knees are still facing the front. So not opening up and showing your inner thigh. We want to keep it forward and forward. Yeah. This style of dancing and style of music is very groovy. Okay? So try to think about the shapes that you're making. Try to keep it groovy. Yeah. Okay. So after we finish our ball change, clap, jump, boogie forward. We repeat it another 2 more times. So it's 3 sets. After our 3 sets, we're going to do a pivot step. Okay, so let's try 3 sets first, and then we're going to the pivot step. A 5, 6, 7, and 8. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3. Okay, then we go pivot. I'm using my right leg, but whichever leg you're on, keep that leg in front. Then you pivot on the back leg. So we're just turning. Pivot on the back leg, then you keep the same leg in front. So my right leg is going forward again, and I turn. Okay, one more time. So pivot looks like this. A 5, 6, 7. Step forward and back, forward and back. Okay, if you can add in some variations, you can swap step. So see, we are leaning backwards. Okay, again, this is level 2 if you want to just make it slightly different. But if not, just keep that bounce going forward. Okay, level 2, we go swoosh down and we lean backwards. Change, swoosh down and change. Okay, another variation if you want to try is to go forward lunge. So instead of leaning back, you can lean forward, forward, back, forward, back. Okay, imagine like you're picking up something on the floor, like a banana on the floor. Okay, all right. So try to maintain the pulse at the same time. So let's try a regular one, a leaning back one, and a forward one. Okay, a 5, 6, 7, and a normal. So I keep the same height. Now we go forward, da, 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 da. So there is still that pulsing motion. All right, let's do the lunging forward one. 5, 6, 7. We go lunge. Lunge. Yeah, so when I lunge, your knees are still spongy and still going this way. Okay? All right, so you only have to do it once. Just choose one to do. Okay? After that, you're going to do the same thing. Ball change, clap. Yes? Okay, this set, this sequence. And then the last one is your full break. Okay, the last one, full break, looks like this. 5, 6, 7, step, tap, step, lift, land, lift, open, open. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Try your best to keep your body grounded instead of going upwards. Okay, body grounded. Now, level 2. Okay, so today we are just adding a little spice here and there. Today, if you can, you're going to add in this full break, which is step, tap, step, tap. So it's a little bit like ice skating. Da, tiga. Okay, from here, we're going to do apple jacks back. Apple jacks, apple jacks. Okay, 5, 6, 7, step, tap, and tap, twist, twist, twist. Your twisting motion for your apple jack is a pivot, change, pivot, change, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step, pivot, step. Okay, as much as possible, only the bottom part of your body is moving, and try to keep your head straight for now. Okay, so that means your y-axis is right in the middle. Okay, over here should not move too much. Okay, yeah. So the whole sequence, 3 of that ball change, boogie forward. Second time, third time, pivot, whichever one you want. Repeat again. Boogie forward. Now full break, we take the variation foot break. Full break, I mean. Yeah? Variation full break. There we go. Check 1, please. Thank you. And we have a 4 sets of an introduction, yeah? 2. Be fair. Second set. Third set. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Boogie forward. Again. Barikara. Pivot step. Baribara. Full break. Yeah? Thank you. Okay, we're just going to try one more time, yeah? From the top. Here we go. So feel the groove from your core. Here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. And 8, and 2. And 8, and 3. Pivot, pivot, and 8, and 1. Full break. Here we go. Thank you. Awesome. Okay, so that's sequence 1. Yeah? Any questions? You can leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you. Okay? All right. Yes, the music is slightly fast. By the way, let me talk a bit about the music. When you learn a choreography, it does take some time for the brain to remember and then for the body to remember. So there's a lot of muscle memory that has to go on. Okay, the more you practice, the better your muscles will remember. Okay, so don't feel too frightened or too anxious if you feel like the music is a bit fast at the moment. Okay, so just keep working through it and you'll be fine. All right. Okay, the second thing is this jitterbug stroll, this routine, is actually danced to a few songs, but they are all of the blues structure. Okay, so blues structure in swing jazz music is not blues music. Okay, it's separate. It's totally different. Blues structure is that it's a 12-bar set. Okay, so what that means in dancing terms is that we dance in 6 sets of 8. Regular songs, pop songs, are usually 4 sets of 8. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For a blues structure, there's 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's 6 sets of 8. Then you repeat again from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This 6 sets of 8 is the reason why we have ball change, step, clap, jump. That is first set, and then you repeat it 2 more times. So you have 3 sets. Then you do the pivot, which is the 4th, and then you do the last time the ball change, and then you do your full break. Okay, so that adds up to 6 sets of 8. 6 sets of 8 would regularly fill up this blues structured music, right? Okay. The thing about having a Facebook Live video is that our music has to be royalty free. So this is not the actual music that people dance to, okay? People dance to about 3 different songs that are very common, yeah? But it's fine. We will learn it through this music. And then when you hear it somewhere else and you see this same steps, you'll be like, okay, I know this, and then you can join in. Okay, so be quite flexible in being able to dance to many different types of music. A lot of these steps are inspired and created from that era, okay, from that 1920s to 1940s era. So most of the steps would fit nicely into the music. Okay, all right, so that's about the music. Second sequence, let's go. So second sequence actually faces the side. So just turn yourself 90 degrees to the side. Okay. How that is going to happen is through your last full break. Okay, full break means the end of that 6 sets of 8. So the phrase kind of has an ending, a conclusion, and that's usually your full break. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to use this applejack to pivot over there. Okay, so just making a quarter turn. Yeah, from that last movement. We try again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're facing the side. Okay? I'm going to teach you facing the front first, and then we'll move to the side. We got our knee slaps, shorty George. Okay, so it looks like this. 5, 6, 7, knee slap, and a shorty George. Okay. Let me do it somewhere where it's a little lighter so you can see my legs. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's go through a little bit. Your knee slaps has to have this pulse. Okay. So it's not just an easy lift your leg. Okay. What we want to really see is that supporting leg working. Okay, so pulse. Yeah, you can go around the room just practicing the pulse. If you have a screen, you should be able to see your head bopping up and down slightly. Okay, that's it for your knee slaps. For level 2, if you want to vary it, you can work on a straightened leg. Okay, so instead of just lifting it up, it's an extension from your hip, so you can go outwards this way, but it is not a flick out, yeah? We want to still coordinate that it's from the core going out, yeah? Okay, so up, but up, and you can do open. You can do a half, that's also fine, like slightly bent and slightly straight. Okay, that's also up to you, your own personal style. Shorty George. This one is one of the harder basics to master. What we want is that knees going from side to side. Okay, so our knees have some ligaments at the side, and then it allows slight mobility to go from side to side, right? While we keep our toes very directed forward. Okay, so from here, we have to do a preparation, which is a kick, ball, change. Okay, kick, behind, put in front. And as I put behind and in front, I'm going to bring my knee into my other knee. Okay, so at the back of my other knee, then we go forward, this way. All the way, keeping your toes facing the front. So it's not opening like that, and it's not pigeon-toed like this. Okay, keep the toes facing the front, your knees facing the front. Just use the ligaments to shift it sideways like that. Okay, same as your boogie forwards. Use your core to crunch your side abs. Okay? All right. So we have knee slap, shorty George. So that should take up 1/8. So you have to do it 2 more times to have your 3 sets of 8. We're going to do it facing the side so you can see. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4. So remember, 4 is the kickball change, okay, to prepare. 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7. Got it? So 4, a 5, 6, 7. So actually, you're only doing 3 Shorty George walks. So it's 5, count 6, count 7. So it's only 3 times. Yeah? Okay. Let's, after that, we're going to do our pivot step again. Okay? So remember that pivot step. You can do a swish forward, leaning back. Then we go again, knee slap, Shorty George. Full break is the last one to finish that sentence. The tika ba di ba ba, to face the back. Yeah, don't forget to face the back. So that last one is going to turn 1/4. Yeah. Okay, let's try with music, and then we'll have a water break. Here we go. From the top, okay? Ball change, ball change. We got 5, 6, a 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1. Boogie forward. Make sure you pulse. Pivot. Barikada. Full break. Turn around, knees left. Shorty George. Pivot. Pivot. Knee slap. Full break. Yeah. Alright, thank you. Let's try one more time. Then we'll go for a water break. Here we go. Thank you. Remember to groove and start on count and 8, 6, 5, 6, 7. Pivot. Full break. Knee slaps. Ha. Full break. Good job. All right, thank you. Take a short water break, and we'll come back for part C and D. Just play the. Can just play the music for them. Thank you. Okay, I hope you, during your water break, you can also practice at the same time, okay? Yeah, with the music running there. Part C, we're going to face the back now, okay? Before that, I'll face the front to show you what we're supposed to do first, then we'll turn to the back. Okay, we're going to do this move called the Suzy Q. And so a lot of these steps are actually vernacular steps. So what that means is somebody just started doing it. There were no classes back then in the 1920s and 40s. So all of this was really just watching someone else do it because they were inspired by the music and they just created this step on their own. And then from there, it kind of morphed into maybe something else, another step. And then, for example, this is called the Suzy Q. Yeah, it's probably, done a lot of times or like uniquely this person did it a lot, and maybe this person was called Susie. So this step called the Shorty George, yeah, is this guy who was nicknamed Shorty George because he was quite a small guy. So it's really kind of taken quite literally with the steps that we gave names to. Yeah? Okay, Suzy Q. So Suzy Q looks like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Okay, just for the purpose of this choreography, we're going to do 8, 1. But sometimes both are correct if you do 8, 1, or if you do 1, 2. Okay, there's a difference because you end on an odd count versus you end on an even count. But both are seen or deemed as correct. Okay, so just for these purposes, 8, 1. Okay, so we're going to go 8, 1. Now, as you can see, when I prepare and I'm going to start, my toes are going to point diagonally to the direction that I'm traveling to. Okay, so this toe, instead of keeping it facing the front, facing you guys, I'm going to tilt it slightly. Okay, and then we're just going to go back, front, back, front, back, front for now. So there's a weight transfer here on your ball of the foot coming down. Yeah, I sometimes see people putting the heel all the way down. Try not to do that because we want the energy still going forward. Okay, so we try again. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's every count you just step one time. There we go. Okay, let's try again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And now when we go 2, when we go weight transfer back, we're going to open our legs. So 1, 2, 3, open, close, open, this way. Okay, we try again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Toes in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Okay, as you do this, try to pulse as well. Now, what do I want to say? I wanted to say that, oh dear, I forgot what I wanted to say. So I'll come back to it later. Okay, so we go one set of 8 traveling in one direction. The other set, we're going to travel in the other direction. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, one side is definitely going to be harder than the other side. So just work on that second side a little bit more. Okay, I remember what I wanted to say. This twisting motion of the front foot, try to twist the whole foot on the floor instead of going on the heel. Okay, so if you can see, my toes are up. Yeah, so this is the wrong version. We want to go fully spinning on your feet. You can put your weight slightly more on your balls of the feet. Okay, so if you want to put the balls of the feet, you can put like 60%, but keep that heel still on the floor. Okay, instead of going on your tippy toes or on your heels, we want to keep it flat. Okay, pulse, and second side, try to get that one a little bit more. Okay, let's try one more time. So we're going to do 3. This way, second time, and third time. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Okay, so remember it's a front back motion. Arms wise, you can start to explore, keeping it up and moving it slightly as you go, or you can keep it elbows up, fists in. Okay, so get some inspiration there to move, or this way. Yeah. Okay. As a start, just try to keep the arms up and see what that creates. Okay, if you would like to concentrate a little bit more on your arms, okay, one thing that I like to do is to then test myself, what can I do with one arm only? So if I put one hand on the waist, then you're going to have to do something different as you are dancing. Yeah, one of the, popular arm stylings for Suzy Q is actually pretending to put your head up and down. So it looks like this. Boom, da-doom, da-doom, da-doom. Yeah, try to start creating new shapes, new styles and inspiration. Okay, so that is if you have already learned this jitterbug stroll from the previous videos and you want to add in more and challenge yourself. Okay, all right. After your 3 sets of Suzy Q, what do? We do our pivot, pivot, pivot. Okay, then we repeat again the Suzy Q, just one time, so only one side. Then we go full break into the last quarter. So let's try that. I'll face the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pivot. Back, pivot. And after your pivot, you always have one more set to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Full break. Skiing. Applejack. We're going to face the side. Okay? Okay, we try our very best. From the top all the way to the back together. Thank you. Remember to pulse. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, boogie forward. Steady, gada. Pivot. And 8 and 1. Full break. Knee slaps. And shorty George. Ha. Pivot. Knee slaps. Full break. Suzy Q. Pivot. Full break. Here we go. Thank you. All right, so that's all the way, 3/4 of it. We got one last one to do. Okay. Actually, before that, if you notice, I was clapping. So one of the other stylings is to figure out how you can put in claps, which adds to just makes it more lively and fun. Yeah. So, but claps usually come on the even beats. So you do have to coordinate yourself to make sure you are going on 8 or 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Even when you do the boogie forward, you could do it. Ball change, clap, step, boogie forward, boogie forward. Yeah. Try that out first. Yeah. So remember the variations are keeping your arms up. So think of putting some durians here and just making sure you keep it up. Or the second one would be one-handed. Yeah, you can do little shapes here. And then the last one would be claps. Okay, you can start exploring those. All right, last one, facing this way. This one will be boogie back, tick, tock, tick, tock. Okay, so just now we have boogie forward. This one is boogie back, okay? So we're going to do a clap and jump and clap and jump. Ba, bum, bum, bum. Okay, 2 times. The other variation of boogie backs is our kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change. You can put it near your ear just to shape it nicely. We do this kind of boogie backs when the music is slightly slower. Okay, so if it's a fast music, we just go. Yeah. Clap, jump, clap, jump, clap, jump. But if the music is slower, you have a little bit more time. You can go boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, boom, ba-da, and just mix it fuller. Okay. Yeah. For today, I will do the clap jumps. But again, if you are, or you have already learned this before, and you want to challenge yourself, clap, kick, ball change, kick, behind front, back front. Yeah? Okay. TikToks looks like this. Actually, I have a student whose favorite step is TikToks. Basically, it looks like this. Tick, tock. Okay? So in and out and in and out. The technique to do this is one is on the toe, one is on the heel, and then you transfer back the same way. Then you transfer, and you transfer back. Okay, so try to lift your heel up. Doesn't have to go your full ankle flexibility, just a little bit off the floor. That's fine. Okay, let's add in some arms today if we can. We're going to cross and open, cross and open. Okay, tick, tock, tick, tock. That is variation 1. If you want to do with your hands, you can go in together, out, in, out. Okay, as you do this, you can lean a little bit, slightly, just to create a nice shape. If not, it might be a little bit like miming. Okay, so if you want a bit of groove, just try to angle yourself slightly and see whether that works. Okay, so variation, normal variation is just to keep your hands up. Okay, if not, when it goes in, you're going to cross. When it opens, you open this way. Okay, and then the last variation, if you want to try, boom, 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 boom. Okay, so if we're facing here, same thing. 3, pivot, 1, full break. Okay, let's try. From the top all the way around. Thank you. Third set. Get ready. 6, 5, 6, 7, ba-da. Steady, ga-da. Boogie. Pivot, sorry. Full break. Pivot. Full break. To the cue. Other side. Pivot. Full break. Boogie back. Tick tock. Pivot. Finish here. Thank you. All right, sorry. Halfway through, I realized I said I would do clap jumps, but I did the kickball change. Okay, so we'll do clap jumps. I'll try to remember. All right, we're going to do it one last time, and then we'll be done for today, okay? So let's take a breather, and we get ready for our last run. Thank you. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Ha ha ha. Da 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 da. Full break. Ha. Pivot. Full break. To the cue. To the cue. Full break. Tick tock, tick tock. Pivot. Full break. Thank you. Good work, everybody. All right, keep practicing. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, you can YouTube Jitterbug Stroll or Ryan Francois, and you can find this to practice. Okay?
All right, I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.